I'm here now. I'm settled in.
Okay.
You couldn't make me leave if you tried. Well, maybe if you got all Chuck Berry and shit, then I'd be forced to leave. Because you'd be peeing all over the place, you know.
I can't kiss you, baby. Okay.
How you doing?
I'm good.
All right.
I'm good.
Good.
Let's see.
Is there any news? Should we talk about our shows, our stuffs, or anything?
Maybe later.
Okay.
Why don't you play a record?
Whoa, you want me to play a record?
Why not?
All right.
You started off
Okay.
2 times ago.
2 times ago. All right.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to ease you into it a little bit.
That's what she said.
And so this, well,
Actually, that's what he said.
you were going to talk about later. But this is stemming from our show the other night, or a couple weeks ago. This is a song they did not play, but 2 out of the 5 members of the Michael Schenker group probably maybe know this song. And with that, I'm going to attempt to drop the needle. So careful, cover your ears. Didn't work.
Hopefully, someday we can tally like our percentage.
Thank you.
Our hit percentage.
Well, this is a live record, so it's
Hello?
particularly tricky.
Hello?
You might
Come
cut off
on, moi.
Hey. Yeah.
It's nice to see you.
So I think I'm going to go
Very happy to be here
this
to
one.
play for you tonight. I hope we get a good feeling
Completely lost
together.
on stage.
Okay, get this guy. Subarashi. Okay, the next song we're gonna do is from our album Belgian Killer.
Play some rock and roll already!
Get you live!
Sweet
Scorpions?
Thank you!
I played Scorpions a number of times.
Yeah. What was your favorite Scorpions show? What tour was the best one that you saw?
Blackout!
Blackout.
My first Scorpions show was the best Scorpions show.
Why was it the best?
Because they were the most energized probably that ever, and I had not too many concerts under my belt at that time, so I still had that, when you walk into the stadium and you just go, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm at the stadium. I was still in that era.
Yeah.
And Scorpions were, they were a good show. They were goofy, but they jumped around, they lined up, they played pretty heavy guitar. Matthias, I think. Matthias Jobs. He ripped it off pretty good. See, I didn't even know really the whole Michael Schenker. I listened to that record that he was on a lot, but I didn't know that Matthias wasn't the guy from that record
Right.
at the time.
Did they all wear those tight pants?
Yes, they were very, very tight pants. And tiny.
jigga bug. at the end.
Extended ending with the...
Little faux fake.
Threw it all in there.
Tossed it right at you. That was liver than the Scorpions live record.
Yeah, no shit. Man, I like that TT Quick, and then the next one came out, Medal of Honor.
Yeah.
It was only okay, and then it just never was any good ever again.
Never.
But then this guy is like in, he's like the Accept singer now. And he sounds...
I could kind of hear that.
Yeah, and he sounds really good, too, in that band.
Okay.
I was, you know, of course, as one would be, I was skeptical.
You were like, wait a minute.
There is only one Udo,
No,
right?
there is only one Udo.
He's pretty,
Not really a bad thing if there's only...
No. Did I ever tell you the time that I saw him with the blow-up doll
Yeah, you did tell me.
in Manhattan? So I saw Udo Dirkschneider during a CMJ conference at a bar with a blow-up doll, and he was just like sitting there with the blow-up doll, and he was buying drinks and stuff like that. And then, and that was, so we saw him at CBGB doing that, right? And I thought, oh, it's just some weird, like, stunt.
Prank, yeah.
And then, like, 2 hours later, I'm across town in some other venue, some totally other band, different type of music and everything. He's there with the blow-up doll, but the blow-up doll looks kind of like it's losing some air.
It's been fondled.
Yeah. And he was just, that was his date for the night.
Did it have like a change of clothes? That's a different place?
Was not wearing clothes.
Oh, no clothes at all?
No,
Ever?
not really. I don't
Okay.
think it had clothes on.
Alright. Actually, I'm going to drop the needle.
Is Udo
Cover
on
up
this
the
record
answer.
here, or
To that. What?
is Udo on this record?
No.
Oh.
No. Udo is not on this record. I don't think Yngwie would put up with that.
Okay.
I was within a Bach
Wow.
A2 to getting that one.
That was like a whole song.
I know. Shit.
You could have played. Yeah, so you played Marching Out instead. Disciples of Hell. I'll See the Light Tonight. It's not, awful. Well, Jeff, you want to tell us why you chose that song instead of all the good songs on the record?
I think I had a small stroke.
Because I think, like, if I was going to play a song off this record, that would be the last song I would play.
I know, it is the last song. I did play the last song that you would play. I meant to play I Am a Viking, the last song, on the other side.
Yeah.
And I really biffed on that one.
Well,
so I'm going to just...
It's all right. You can come back.
I'm going to go sit in a chair for a while.
You can come back from that, I think.
I'm not sure. I don't think I made very good choices.
I don't know, man.
Some of my records.
Let's see what we can do here. See what your buddy Matt can do here. See if I can pull a rabbit out of a hat.
Yeah. I am enjoying the what the hell's what did we smoke? I am enjoying that.
Legal. I know it was legal.
I am enjoying that.
All right, let's see here.
Yeah, I better start picking now so I have something better going. Whew.
All right,
Yeah.
this is this one goes out to fallen metal head. Died a long time
Recently or a long time
ago.
ago?
No, she died a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
All right.
BB King.
Yeah, she was awesome.
You know, he wasn't metal, but he was
The
heavy.
word from the Kremlin today was that any hopes for détente were slim at best. What with the tensions that exist between the superpowers at present.
You gotta be
extremely metal reverb.
That was some scare verb.
All right. Lots of falling.
I'm gonna go just a super metal plastic to try to recover from that last one.
I just want to ask everybody why you didn't buy this when it came out.
Detente?
You should have bought this.
Nobody knew. But
Nobody bought this.
Nobody knew.
Everybody bought Show No Mercy, and
I was sleeping. I slept on that.
nobody bought this. Everybody bought Spreading the Disease, but nobody bought this. Except for, like, you 3 cool people
3 of them?
that bought it. I mean, there's lots of cool people, but the 3 cool people that bought this are out there going, wait, I bought it. What are you talking about? Hey, dude, I'm hitting, like, a way better percentage than you are right now.
Tough night. Really.
That would have been good. You've done it
Almost, so we got it there.
Sin after sin, I have endured, yet the wounds I bear are the wounds of love.
Situation to win the perfect race.
Doobity boobity boobity boo.
Take it to the left. Take it to the right.
Did I tell you my idea for a skit, for a Bruce Dickinson skit?
No, you have not told me your idea.
So,
like you would have a talk show, and then Bruce Dickinson would be on.
no, I think it'd be like when we get like a nice budget,
Mm-hmm.
and we can do skits.
Oh, yeah. Here at the studio. You're speaking about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Want to do a skit. But see, now I'm gonna tell the skit, so it won't be that good when we actually do it.
Okay. Skit spoiler.
Yeah. But
We'll revise it.
so you know how Bruce is the pilot, right? He's the commercial airline pilot.
He gets paid. To fly.
So you just the beginning of the skit is like the flight attendants are like welcoming everybody on the plane, and they're just sort of like, oh, hello, and it's totally normal.
Good morning.
People are getting in. Good morning.
How
Good
are
morning.
you?
Sit down.
Mm-hmm.
You have a coat. I'm gonna hang it up.
Would you like a hot towel?
You're a pain in the ass. I'm gonna identify you early and try to yeah. So anyway,
Hold on, is that a knife in your shoe?
yeah. They don't look for that shit.
I'm just kidding.
Anyway, so everybody's in their seats,
Finally,
and it's like,
everyone all aboard.
hello, flight 727 to Stockholm. I'm your pilot, Captain Dickinson. How's everybody doing tonight? Let me hear you. How's everybody doing tonight? Right, and everybody's just sort of like, what's going on? He's like, oh, flight's going to be, 25 minutes. Shouldn't be a problem. All right. I want to hear everybody on the left side of the plane scream for me. Scream for me, Boeing. And then he like, right side, I don't know. Left side's pretty loud. I want to go back to...
straight down the center.
That's right. And he does the whole like, I'm running free, yeah, while they're flying. So you think that'd be good?
Would you rather watch a flick or listen to Aces High?
All right.
Yeah. I don't think he gets to do that when he gets paid to fly, but
Okay,
you
so
could
like,
have him on the show, and yeah,
when they do the
you could do that.
when they do the Iron Maiden flights where they charter the plane and then he flies everybody to like Glastonbury or whatever.
Now then, he probably gets away with a little bit more.
Do you think that he does the split the plane up into two and has them do a sing song and stuff?
I think since it's mostly him and the band, and then their publicist, he probably has a little problem getting anyone involved in the left and the right and straight down the center
All right.
thing. But he probably has tried it a couple times until Nico came up there and gave him a good whacking.
Bruce! Bruce!
Bruce, not again.
Bruce, come on, man! Look,
You're making me tinnitus.
don't make me call
Ring
Blaze
a bell.
Bailey again. Mate? Blaze isn't doing anything. See, I don't know if that was the right side or the wrong side of the groove.
Yeah, okay.
It's dark on the
I know,
inside.
I was taking a lot of heat. A lot of heat I was taking earlier.
We need a scoreboard.
I
think I might actually be trying to drop the needle in the middle of a song.
Yeah, there's always that. Sometimes. It's hard to discern the actual groove.
Oh, here's what I'll do. my library to offend everybody.
So that guy, probably best known for, well now, for fighting with Dimebag.
I think they cleared all that up.
Really?
I think the only person that's still pissed off about all that stuff is Rita Haney.
Rita Haney?
Yeah, Dimebag's like ex.
Right.
I think she's the only one. I think Vinny is like still
He's not happy, but
being
whatever.
yeah. But I mean, that's a lot of anger to carry around with you all the time. You know, seems like a waste.
Seems like
Seems like people should just figure it out.
figure out where the needle should go.
That was pretty good.
I'll take it.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, we're entering our northwest section. If you like.
You should say something about it after.
Nudity. American Nightmare, battled by my TV set, watching the main man, love for evangelists, hearing him tell me, give up your ass for God. American Nightmare, singing you just to American Nightmare. American Nightmare, put on your Sunday best. No need to think at all. Getting head from the TV set. I'm the main man. Show you how you give. In this American Nightmare, Nightmare. I have lost control of myself. I have no control. American Nightmare, bound by my TV set, saying your bones now, bound by the evangelist, watching the main man, getting head from my TV set. American Nightmare, Nightmare. I have lost control. I have lost control of myself. Understand American Nightmare by my TV set.
Yeah.
That's some quality Northwest.
Little American Nightmare from Skin Yard. I don't know. This is pretty early. Possibly the first Skin Yard.
That's Daniel putting out his own record right there.
Yeah, that was easy enough. Daniel
Maybe it's
House
just Chris at that point.
on the bass, but
Probably just Chris at that point.
probably even more famous than him is Jack and Dino on guitar.
Who?
Taking a little break from, his big money project, Earthworm. And what I do with the,
His big
what he's best known for,
right.
Mr. Jack and Dino. The fine fretwork of Earthworm. Is that
No.
your cover?
Yeah, don't touch my records.
Well, I didn't.
Touch your own
My
records.
dust jacket went somewhere. It got all dusty.
That thing right there? Is that? No.
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, okay.
Possibly. Yeah, it's a plastic. There we go. I'm good.
So you got anything else to say about that Northwest slice in the Northwest? that just
I
presented us with there?
got this. What was that little record store that was
Tower.
right about Denny, up on Capitol Hill? It was a little punk rock.
Orpheum.
No. Down like you were poised right on the hill on Denny to go swooping down. There was the Mary's Burgers or Hamburger Mary's was up right there, and there was a little record store. Anyway, it was a little niche spot. Rob Skinner from Coffin Break lived right around the corner, and we dragged our somewhat messed up heads over to this record store. And I think Rob Skinner sort of made me buy this because he was on it. Coffin Break, saying "Just No to Religion," and but I think the Skin Yard tune was always my favorite. And there's some other stuff, which I won't get into. Pure Joy, not very metal.
Yeah, there's not a ton of great stuff on there, is there?
No.
That one's not super awesome.
Crypt Kicker 5. It's funny because Jack and Dino's in about like 3 of the bands on this record.
Right.
And there's probably a couple of... Tad plays drums in H Hour.
Yeah, some historical value.
So yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's a weird record. And early Coffin Break, and this, I swear, this might be the first Skin Yard record. Maybe. And then it's got, Amy DeNio and oh, well, here's the Couch of Sound featuring Matt Cameron.
Hey!
Which is not heavy, but it's,
He's no slouch.
It's Matt Cameron. He gets around. So, yeah, it's a weird, interesting record. I always kind of like Crypt Kicker 5. I knew Chip, Crypt Kicker 5, and then Jack was
You're a real name dropper.
Jack was the drummer. Well,
Don't be dropping names of all your famous friends.
It's just Chip.
Chip from Crypt Kicker 5.
He was in, I don't know what happened to Chip. But when you hung out with Sparky, you got to know everyone that smoked weed on Capitol Hill, so... Yeah, maybe. He probably owns something. Something.
Money came to
that a heavy metal whistling Pete?
That is. It's cool feedback.
You got the Super Faux ending night going.
Just by, the Lord's mercy.
Okay, I'm gonna play it safe here and play the first track. It's a lot easier to get the drop on.
The Groundhogs. I finally got a copy of this.
And what was that?
The Groundhogs.
It was pretty cool.
Cherry Red. It's really like such a super high point for them, and then they never even got close to that song ever. But it's so good that just sort of like the Wake made some of their other stuff better.
More better.
Yeah, like
More
you
better-ish.
knew they were capable of this,
Right.
So you listen to that other stuff through that lens or whatever, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Cherry Red.
Not gonna maybe come back to Cherry Red.
No, kind of like Captain Beyond. Like
Okay.
one good song.
One good record. One good side.
So regal.
Kings and their countrymen.
Whew.
Well, that was uplifting.
From the Kingdom of Canada.
From Connecticut.
So I'm not saying that this should happen or that it will ever happen.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of, horizontal real estate here on the screen. And there are potentially great opportunities for some sponsorships, I think. Like, for instance,
Product placement.
if Seattle Cider, which I do enjoy quite a bit, wanted to, just send us a couple cases of stuff,
Right?
put it right here. It's pretty good exposure.
We'd be happy to drink your product.
5 people will see it.
All 5 of them heavy drinkers.
3 of them will be my mom.
Mom watches several times.
But still, I mean, imagine your logo here.
Right here. Up front and personal.
I can't imagine a
Here on
more
Rock City.
substantive, confidence-inducing endorsement than to be used by one of us.
And to have your brand stand aside American and British classics.
Right. But I do
that
think,
stood the test of time and or rock heavy modern day.
however,
Yes.
I do think, I got your point, by the way. I heard you.
I don't.
Yeah.
What did I say?
I think I understood you.
I did.
So, but until somebody does want to pay, we have to turn everything around.
Oh.
Okay, so you don't get to
So,
see.
yeah.
You don't get to see what this stuff is.
Take that.
Yeah.
I know this looks like
Bim Jean.
John Ream, but it could be, but it's maybe not.
Jim Daniels.
This could be a Sessions, but maybe it's a real Jamaican beer.
I think. Okay, so let's see.
So are you feeling like you might contribute to the Northwest? Because I inevitably,
Yeah, of course.
sort of, I stuck a Canadian thing in there. It's just like further Northwest.
That
I wasn't even
doesn't
really
count.
thinking of that.
That doesn't count.
But, I got my people. Far deep parts of British Columbia. Most of them that I knew are dead now, but their kids still are up there somewhere. In Connecticut.
All right.
What's it all about, you ask?
I'll tell you what it's about. It's about.
And then he played Max Webster. Bam! No.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, yeah.
We want rock! No more talk! Play some shit! You fucking twit! Yeah!
It's a one-way ride to the end of the universe. Please leave your mind at the back of the plane. Going in dreams that you can't imagine. Never await you inside your brakes of the day. 10 million miles behind you and mine. Orient circles of the southern sunlight reflected through a black and haze. It's a one-way ride to the end of the universe. Please say goodbye to the back of the plane. Building dreams that you can't imagine never await you inside your brain. Till today, 10 million miles behind, you will find where circles of the southern sunrise reflect you through a blackened haze. Clocks are stopping behind the clouds, appearing only to your gaze. Timeless echoes agree with shifting seas in silhouette. Sudden flash of a brighter sun, and it hasn't even started yet. It's a one-way ride to the end of the universe. Please say goodbye to the back of the plane. Velvet screams like you can't imagine, never await you inside your brain till today. 10 million miles behind, you will find what you will find, what you will
Oh man. That window pane starting to kick in. Oh. No, it's just the screaming trees.
No, it's just screaming trees. What kind of trees are you? Ah! If you could be any kind of tree, what kind of tree would you be?
You know, it's so that that old thing. Does if a tree falls in the woods, there's
Yep.
nobody there. But I mean, that just throws in another interesting thing. If a tree that's screaming falls into the woods,
You hear it more often.
you think even if you were
So wait,
a
before
ways
you play
away-
something there,
yeah,
what?
we're in the middle of a Northwest venture.
Okay, so that's good. So I'm gonna say right now, I'm gonna put a stake in the ground. You ready? This record right here. This is my favorite. I think this is the best example of Seattle Northwest music before grunge explosion. Like this to me embodies the best of that before it got
Before it got all
before anybody got signed to a major label really.
blown up.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
It's definitely-
absolutely is my favorite record from '89 for sure, which was a big year for me because I graduated from high school. Also, I moved to Seattle. From
And there
Hawaii.
were some good records in '89.
And bought this on a cassette at Tower Mercer, and took it back to our little crappy hotel room at the Aloha, and listened to it over and over again for like a year.
That's a good record. The last SST record, right?
Is it? I don't know.
I think it is. They had a run there about
The
probably
best
like 3 or
SST
4.
record.
But I think that's why. Because does that have who produced it? Is that
Jack.
That's an Indino. Because it wasn't Jack on all of those. They got better. The first couple SSTs were a little.
Well,
funky, but yeah, that one's great. Classic.
a lot of people like the first Epic record.
I do too. I got
people
that
like
as a
that.
promo, and I really dug it. But then later you read stories like they weren't getting along then, and that it wasn't a fun record to make.
Yeah.
So, and that obviously sounds like they were having a ball playing that shit. So.
Normally we do this show thing with another person. It's not just me talking.
Yeah,
to
no,
the
I'm in the
disembodied
background.
voice.
I'm waiting to continue our Northwest back roads.
I wanted to have a conversation.
Oh, okay. You want
That's
me to come
cool.
over
No,
there
you just
and
no.
sit
Go
down?
ahead. Play a
You want
record.
me to?
No, please.
I
Don't
mean,
let me get in the way of your record playing.
I love that record that you're talking about. I don't think I like to hear you talk about it. No, I'm kidding.
It's because this is the best.
It's a good one.
It's the best something.
Best SST Screaming Trees record.
Yeah.
For sure.
There are no absolutes, but it's pretty good.
Okay, so this one is a Northwest record, but it's not really the best of anything. It's funny.
So the 10-minute guitar solo?
I think there might be a guitar break when they can get Sir Mix-a-Lot to shut up for a while.
what it is. My homeboys metal church got my back. Cold throwing down with some true metal. You know what I'm saying? swimming in that fake stuff, cause that ain't nothing but garbage, homeboy. You know what's happening. Yo, Kickmaster, tell me what it is. Mix-a-lot, Metal Church, throwing down for the title match. Yeah, buddy. Now that's true metal. Bossy up.
Yeah, man. That was good.
Yeah, so I guess we should probably introduce you to the show. So introduce yourself. Go ahead.
Hello. I'm FaceTiming right now. I'm Hank. I'm his son, 8 years old. Listens to music a lot. Listens to Iron Man a lot. Basically a music rat, and I have good hair.
Yeah.
Hey, so what did you think of that version of Iron Man with Sir Mix-a-Lot from, I guess, Auburn and Metal Church from Kent?
I think it was pretty good. It was a little more like, it was pretty good, but not enough vocals as it normally had. Not enough song. Like, it's not exactly.
Good
It doesn't
points.
exactly have those hard notes that it had before.
Mm-hmm.
Not enough hard notes.
Yeah.
Not like power chords.
I don't know. It sounded pretty good to me.
Pretty chordy, but I'm picking up on what Hank's setting down with the lyrics.
Yeah?
It's a little spotty lyrically.
Well, you know, maybe next time.
Yep.
Maybe Sir Mix-a-Lot will be a famous rock star someday.
I don't even know who Sir Mix-a-Lot is, so.
You know,
What?
He might get lucky on the international scene, but right now he's underground, and we're the first here to break him. Here.
Okay, Hank, you're looks like you're picking your nose on the internet. But hey,
Scratching it.
good night. You've been on the show. I need you to go to bed now, okay?
Okay.
Say good night to the internet.
Good night, Internet.
Hey, what song should I play next? It's my turn.
Hard choice, don't really care.
Okay, thank you. I love that song.
Don't really care.
Good night, buddy.
See you, Dad. Bye.
Good night.
See ya, Internet.
One more shout out to the internet.
Say see you, internet, one more time.
Bye, Internet.
I got good hair.
I have great hair. Well,
Him, Hank, and Sammy Hagar
right.
have kind of similar hair.
That's right. Well, Sammy turned hair into money.
Good rock hair. Good money rock hair.
I don't really care.
I don't really care. I know I Don't Care by Clark Kent.
I don't care.
Not very metal, though.
Pierre.
So, yeah, you know, Sir Mix, and that's 1989, back in your favorite year.
Yeah, see?
He pumped
See?
that out.
I mean, that is kind of crazy that he did that in 1989, actually. Because was that, he kind of name checks Walk This Way in the song, so that had to be happening.
That had already happened, yes. And he was probably doing his sort of Seattle version, but, you know, nice touch having Metal Church on your Walk This Way.
They're probably neighbors.
Kind of made it cooler.
Dude,
They're almost neighbors.
way cooler.
So he got he gets Craig Wells, Duke Ellington, Kirk Arrington, and Mike Howe all appear courtesy of Elektra Records.
That's fantastic. Thanks, Elektra.
Thank you.
Elektra's back in business, you know.
Swass it up.
They're a label again.
Are they?
Yep.
I don't care.
Hey, you don't care until they record your next favorite record.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
No.
This is way northwest.
Okay. That's all the Northwest
So
I
west,
got,
it's east.
though. So I'm gonna journey someplace else next record.
What do you think I did?
Dear near near.
I got no friends, only people that I know. It don't seem so nice to me, I'm an even worse. Looking out the window, that's the place I wanna go. again. But if it's trying to push me, I wanna make it live alive. People ask me what is wrong. I don't see what's right. Can't get my thoughts together. I'm still asking why. Random days keep passing by. Don't make sense to me. I stop myself from thinking, 'cause I know where it will lead, alright. I know where it will lead. I know where it will lead. 'Cause I know where it will lead. Alright. Where we're most, don't need a thing to be the same. Like the dog that got the rabbit, you show a lot of change no more. I ain't fit to live it. I'm on people all the time. I ain't fit for nothing, just wanna leave the world behind. If I get my day, I'm gonna take it till again. But if it's trying to push me, I wanna make it live alive.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Graveyard.
Ain't fit to live here.
They were fit to tour here though.
Shoobity boobity boobity ba.
Stopped off at the Tractor in Ballard one night.
Yeah, that was a
For
good.
us.
That was a good night. We saw them.
Was that 2012 ish? 13?
Man, I had the craziest, sort of weird reconnect with a band that we saw at the Tractor. I think you were there. Were you at the Rival Sons Tractor?
Hells yes.
Okay, so remember the first band? Do you remember who they were?
Was that the... No. Yeah, I kind of... I mean, no, I don't remember who they were. but I
We
do
saw
remember
their
seeing-
name and we were like, oh no. Because they have a total, like...
They were kind of bad, weren't they?
Well, no.
No?
They were good.
Oh, we missed them?
I think we missed them. I don't know if we missed them, but I don't know if we were really in the space to appreciate them
remember
correctly.
laughing at them
But
as they played.
we did not laugh at them. That was.
I think I did.
We would not do that.
No? Okay. All
We wouldn't do that.
right. I often do.
No, man.
At
No
the
way.
Michael Schenker show, I laughed and laughed and laughed.
Well, anyway, so these guys came back around
Okay.
on like some. I don't know how I found them. I think maybe it was like a Spotify recommendation or something like that. And they have a great. Their last record is great.
So
And
what
so-
are they called?
Stone Rider.
Okay, no.
And I was like,
I don't think I was laughing at them.
no. And I was like, oh, I remember you guys from somewhere. I've seen you guys or something. Like I think we came in late. We might have missed them or something. Where like I was supposed to see
Typical.
them. I don't have a full complete memory of the whole thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I totally remember Rival Sons. So, or not Rival Sons. Sorry, it was Airborne. It was Airborne.
Airborne. Okay,
Yeah.
well now you're way over in Bremerton. Maybe?
No, Airborne was at the Tractor.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Anyway, the
Oh.
story is no longer
I
interesting.
thought we went over
or-
to Bremerton to see
Cool.
Airborne. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry,
Anyway,
I ruined your story.
the
But
record-
I did go to Rifle
You didn't ruin the
Sons.
story. I actually told
Which-
a bad
which
story.
had
I told the
nothing to
wrong
do-
story twice.
Okay.
That's what I did. But the record is coming. These guys are sending. I bought their record. It's gonna be great.
It's
I'll
gonna
play
be
it.
good.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll play
alright.
it next time.
We're gonna break it.
Just play something, please. Nice.
Done.
The first song on the record.
Well, yeah, but this is actually the cut. This is the one.
You're juicing your odds.
I wasn't.
And it's like a horribly long lead in.
Wine is fine, but whiskey's quicker. Suicide is slow with liquor. Take a bottle, drown your sorrows. Then it floods away tomorrow.
thought you were my friend. Oh yeah. I need someone to show me the things in life that I can't find. I can't see the things that make true happiness. I must be blind. Can you help me? Thought you were my friend. Oh yeah. Make a joke and I will sigh, and you will laugh and I will cry. Happiness I cannot feel, and love to me is so unreal. And so as you hear these words telling you now of my state, I tell you to enjoy life. I wish I could, but it's too late. Can you help me? Thought you were my friend. Oh
My girlfriend broke up with me last night, Ozzy! Oh, I got fired!
Her name is Randy. I miss her. Oh, well,
Could have broke down.
unfortunately we did the math while that solo was going on. And apparently it has been 33 years since Mr. Randy Rhoads was on this planet. So, well, he's definitely one of those guys that's been dead longer than he was alive now. But his fabulous guitar playing lives on, even if half of the band has been removed from those original records.
Hey, they got put back.
Then they got put back. There was an injunction, probably, or something.
Somebody came to their senses.
Somebody got slapped upside the head, and Lee Kerslake and was it Bob Daisley?
Yep.
Got back on. First was it one record or first two?
No. Yeah.
First two?
Yep.
Because everybody thinks of Tommy and Rudy, but really they were the live band.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Yep. That's who I saw.
Mhm.
Brad Gillis.
Yeah. Okay. So you were that close to seeing Randy.
Yep. And the anniversary of that show is coming up. It's like 2 weeks, I think. Was my first kind of real rock show, and it was at the Blaisdell Arena in Honolulu, Hawaii.
Okay.
And it was a few shows after Randy Rhoads had died. And they were still selling the tour program from before Randy died.
Did you snap it up?
And I bought one.
Awesome.
So I have this tour program. But what was crazy was like, I was probably in like 8th grade or 7th grade or 6th grade or 5th grade. 5th grade. I was probably 5th grade. And so I'm pretty far back. I'm pretty new to this whole thing. And I got this tour program, and I'm looking at it, and I'm just like, man, this Randy Rhoads guy is awesome. like the whole night, right? And then like I went back to
Oh,
summer
that's right.
school the
You
next
didn't
day.
even realize that you didn't.
Yeah, I went back to summer school the next day, and what was weird was that my summer school counselor was right behind me, in the row right behind me. And we kind of waved, but we didn't really talk.
Sure.
And then the next day at school, I was like, hey, I saw you at the concert. And he's like, yeah, I saw you at the concert, and we're talking. And I'm like, hey, that Randy Rhoads guy is pretty awesome, you know? And he had to totally break it to me.
Ooh.
He was totally like...
Yeah, that guy had blonde hair, but...
He's like, man, that was not Randy Rhoads, and I got bad news for
That
you.
was peroxide in his hair.
You know? Because I had this, like...
Oh, man.
Yeah, and I went out and I got a huge Randy Rhoads poster for my room, and I had a Randy Rhoads poster.
Which one?
It was just a headshot.
Okay.
It looked kind of like a girl.
There's only about 3
So
of them.
it's kind of 2 posters in one. You could have like a hot girl and a killer guitar player on the same poster.
Right, no. Yeah.
And then my friend Jimmy Belmont, who was like 2 or 3 years older than me, basically became our local Randy Rhoads. Like he learned every single note of every solo for all of those records.
Right.
And then would just play them in his room for us.
Yeah, I did that for like a whole summer. But I kind of snapped out of it.
Woodshed, Randy.
I mean, it was like a whole guitar lesson learning a Randy Rhoads song.
Right.
Like everything's in there.
Right.
Get a little tapping, get a little minor scale workout, get a little super duper riffing. It's all there.
Yep.
I did not, however, was never able to look like a cute girl while I was playing the guitar. But
I don't know, man. You look pretty good.
the thing about Randy is he was kind of like better looking than his girlfriend. It's a little weird, but you know, there it is. Suicide solution.
Back to the Northwest.
Back to the Northwest?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I can keep up, but